Hey everybody, this is Lorelia, and today I want to talk about the 52-week savings challenge. We are at week 2, and I want to make this basically, two parts of this, week 2. I want to talk about, why even take part in the 52-week savings challenge, talk about the subconscious programming and why creating a habit of doing something reinforces something that you may not be aware of. So like I said, we're at week 2, and at week 2 you should have at least $3 saved, because remember, you're adding a dollar, or should I say a dollar every week, or increments. So here go my container. And I actually pre-funded all the way to week 3. So at week 3, I'm actually reading the sheet. And as you can see, I checked it off. So I actually funded mine in advance. And so by week 3, you should have $6. So here's my 5. And here's my 1. And so it is in my jar. And I will be funding that every week. So now I want to talk about why even take part of it. Now I know you may be wondering, Lorelia, I don't see the sense of even putting in a dollar, every week. And although it may seem small, but there is subconscious programming that takes place that you can't see. And it is just a habit that you want to form, and it's if you start the habit small, it becomes second nature. It's just like anything in life. Any bad habits that we have, they first started off being something very small that built up into being something very big. And that's the same way with good habits. If you start something small, you can build upon it. Now, I was going to do this for a second video, another video, probably in week 3, but I kind of want to touch on it now. I mentioned to you in the first video that, or I may have written it on the blog post, that I saw this, I think last year, the year before, and I never took part of it. The reason why I never took part of it is because I was already doing the money jar system. Money jar system, I don't know if he created it, but the first time I had ever heard of it was from T. Harv Eker. And that is where you have multiple jars similar to this. You can use a mason glass jar, container, what have you. And, you do a financial freedom account, you do long-term savings, you do your spending account. And what it is that, especially if you're someone that gets a paycheck, is that every week, before you even pay bills, you automatically allot money into those accounts. So I had already been doing that. So that's why I said, I didn't add that on to it. But the 52-week savings challenge. But I said, why not? Why not take, part of it? Because once again, it could be another money jar that I can create myself. Now, another thing that I want to talk about this week is using a container, a jar, versus should I say, making an account, a bank account online where the money is automatically going into that. And, there's some people online, YouTube, there's a gazillion videos on a 52-week savings challenge. It's really up to you and what you're accustomed to. Yes, you can create a savings account and every week automatically have, the increments for each week to go in there, but goes back to subconscious programming. I was actually watching or listening to a very old video from a business professional who is very well known in the marketing space, and he talked about how that is something that he has always did with his clients, is that he would have them to create what is called a wealth account, and that the money could not be automatically drafted out of the bank account these individuals had to physically go and make a physical deposit. I know you're thinking, well, in this day and time with all the technology, why even do it? But it goes back to the subconscious programming that you are doing. Like I said, it is something that goes off in the mind that you cannot see, you don't understand, how it is triggered. But there is subconscious programming with you physically seeing the money, holding it in your hand versus it just going in and out of account. So that is it. We're already at the 5-minute mark. Hope you are taking part of this challenge. If you want to stay abreast on what I'm doing and me taking part of this challenge every week, I'm going to be doing more videos every week. You go to my blog, which is www.yourmoneymentor.com. So once again, this is Lorelia, and looking forward to sharing some more tips and things on week 3. Talk to you then.